Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin passing that 50K mark. The crypto space altogether is doing very, very well. You can pretty much see green across the board for the most part and big numbers. You actually see the Bitcoin itself, like I said, past 50K for the first time in quite some while. So we actually take a look here. We see Bitcoin topping 50K for the first time since early May. Bitcoin is up 48% over the past month as it recovers from that spring collapse. So a lot of people talked about 50,000 being that very, very important level to actually pass resistance of Bitcoin specifically. The cryptoverse needed this to take place, and a lot of people were very, very excited about this. Sunday night, like I said, a very, very big milestone. I believe we are going to continue to see the bull market part 2. Hopefully, pushing past that 51K mark as we see here. While 50K is a nice round number, it's the 51K mark that analysts have pegged as its next big hurdle. So a lot of tech analysts, I should say, really talking about 50 to 51K, 52K even being a possibility of that big mark to pass. Obviously, you're going to have big people talking about different numbers. I specifically have talked about 50, 52K being that really resistance level. But a lot of, like I said, a lot of traders talking about 50K being that hurdle, and we saw that really hurdle be pushed or jumped over here today as we saw like I said, huge things from Bitcoin pushing past 50K. Hopefully we can continue on this bullish look. Obviously, if you look at the last week for Bitcoin, it's only about a 7% increase. The big one though is that last month. So you're seeing a 56% increase in Bitcoin in just the last month, coming from about 32K. So just a massive increase for the cryptoverse as a whole. If we take a look at the last year, you're seeing about a 331% increase coming from about 11K. So just a great look for Bitcoin. Hopefully we can get this bull market part 2 started back up again. If we actually take a look though, like I said, at the prices across the board, you're seeing increases. Well, another big one to name is Cardano, seeing a $2.80 price right now. Huge, absolutely huge. I think we are going to see Cardano probably come down just a little bit more before it goes back up, but there's always going to be volatility, so we will actually have to keep you guys up to date with Cardano in a separate video, talking a little bit about the future as well as what news and hype is pushing it right now. Obviously, smart contracts coming September 12th for Cardano. So many other coins doing very well, though. We did an update just recently on Avalanche with a 18%, really about 19% increase in just the last 24 hours. Avalanche is doing very well as well. If we actually take a look at the last week, a 164% increase in the last month, pushing a close to really a 360% increase. I do want to take a look at a couple more articles before we talk a little bit more about Bitcoin and the crypto space and where I predict it going here in the next couple of months. So if we jump back to the Bitcoin topping 50K for the first time since early May, they do talk a little bit more about how Bitcoin has actually surged 13% over the past 5 days and has been up 48% in the past month. With a market cap around $939 billion as of Sunday night, it was below the $30,000 level as recently as July 20th, but is still up 73% year to date. So definitely a very, like I said, very good outlook for Bitcoin. I do want to take a look though at a few more articles. So here, a very bullish article talking about PayPal to allow UK users to buy and sell cryptocurrency for the first time. This is, like I said, definitely big news. This article came out 7 hours ago from this time I'm talking about it. Obviously, by the time you see the video, maybe closer to 10 to 15 hours. But PayPal's really allowing users, UK users for the first time to buy and sell cryptocurrency is a huge, really a really big direction or a big path in the right direction. I'm trying to think the wording there, but it's either way a very big detail that's going to continue to help us push to that mass adoption that we're all looking forward to. So the payment firm is to add a new crypto section to its app and website, which will allow customers to buy, sell, and hold a range of currencies. If we go down a little bit more, it talks about how PayPal is allowing users in the UK to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency through the payment platform for the first time, and the firm said this new service would allow customers to choose from 4 types of currency. This would be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash as well. So this is all available through that PayPal app and website. The pandemic has accelerated digital change and innovation across all aspects of our lives, including the digitalization of money and greater consumer adoption of digital financial services. So expecting this to take place across so many other platforms, and I believe there are a lot of projects in the works for the cryptoverse as we continue to move forward. We'll definitely keep you guys up to date. Like I said, if you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay up to date with crypto as much as we talk about it here on the channel. There's so many altcoins every day to talk about, whether it's Chainlink, Polkadot, VeChain, Stellar Lumens, Cardano. Like I said, they're all there. They're all available to us, and that's why we talk about them, because there's so much really unique potential in each individual coin. So taking a look at the next article, this one talks about how Google Play actually took down 8 fake cryptocurrency mining apps. So I will say, guys, I want to reiterate how important it is to make sure you're downloading the correct apps, you're being safe about your cryptocurrency, really in general. When it comes to downloading specific apps on Google Play or even the iStore, they're not always going to be perfect. They're not going to be able to scan every single app that is added to the App Store or Google Play as quickly as it gets on there. So you need to make sure to, like I said, do your own research, make sure that these are not fake cryptocurrency mining apps or fake exchange apps or wallet apps, as that's gotten many, many people in the past. And as crypto continues to grab more mass adoption and continues on the way up, more people are going to come back for those scams. You saw how bad they were last time we were at 60K Bitcoin. That is coming back. Obviously, it's never really left completely, but it's coming back full throttle. So expect more and more different kind of phishing scams or whatever other kind of scams they're going to be coming up with this time around. Just know they're coming back. And I want to give you guys a brief understanding of the big mass adoption that's taking place, even with Marvel. So Marvel's launching their first NFT digital comic book on Vive or VV. So this is actually, another coin we've talked about in the past as well, Ikami or Ami. It's another one we talked about a lot, actually. It's very, very cool to see Marvel launching its first NFT digital comic, and we'll see how well that goes and keep you guys up to date as well with that. I do want to jump back to Bitcoin, though, and talk about the future of crypto. Right now, above 50K. We are barely above 50K still, not pushing close to that 51 quite yet. We'll see what does come by the midday of Monday, but right now we're looking fairly solid. And if you actually take a look at the crypto market as a whole, like I said, everything's looking fairly strong. We see Chainlink pushing to mid 28s. I am expecting, by the way, Chainlink to actually do very, very well in the upcoming months ahead. I think Chainlink's going to be one of those coins that does, like I said, huge things. So jumping a little bit farther down, you can see VeChain's actually doing a solid 3% increase as well. Pretty much everything in that 2 to 3% increase range in the last 24 hours. I do think Bitcoin is going to have a lot of volatility in the upcoming weeks ahead. I don't think we're going to just shoot up to 60K. I think we are going to be retesting possibly 45 to 48K before we actually make our climb to 55, 60K as a possibility. I do think it's going to be a slow ride up with a lot of volatility, so just keep that in mind. Nothing comes very, very easily or quickly in the crypto space. It's maybe much quicker than stocks. I will say that for sure. You are going to find that you really can make or lose money much quicker in crypto. But, for the most part, if you're holding, you are pretty much good to go as long as you do your own research, invest in projects that are worth investing in, find projects that have utility and use cases that continue to push that project in the right direction value-wise. But I do want to say, guys, thank you guys again for tuning in, keeping the support up. We are closer and closer to 100K subscribers each and every day, as we are, I think, about a 1,000 away right now. So thank you again for the awesome support. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Like I said, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay up to date with cryptocurrencies. Obviously, any altcoin we talk about on the channel has unique utility, and I want to continue to keep you guys up to date with those. So thank you again. I'll see you in the next one.